Hello, greetings to you all children. Okay, see, today in our class we are going to start a new lesson. Okay, so that is the page number 138. Okay, see what is our lesson? 12th chapter. Okay, freedom movement. Okay, freedom. Up to till yesterday we have heard about the national movement, right? National movement. Okay. Today we are going to know about freedom movement in Hyderabad State. Okay. In Hyderabad State. Freedom movement in Hyderabad State. Okay, before going to this lesson, I want to tell you something. See, our Nizamabad, which is our district, where we are, Nizamabad district, right? So, as the kings were ruled our India, and then the British ruled, okay? So then after, of course, at the time of the Britishers only, Nizam kings were ruled our place. Okay, our Telangana place. So that's why, especially even in our Nizamabad also, at that time, by the king's names, Nizamabad they were called. That is gradually changes, it came to the Nizamabad. First, Nizamabad means when the Nizam kings were ruled, right? So at that time, the name was like that, Nizamabad, and gradually it is changed to the Nizamabad. Understood? And do you know about Domakonda Samsthanam? Okay, or this Sirnapalli Gadi, you might have heard Sirnapalli Janaki Bai. It's our local means our near, very near Kamareddy, near the Kamareddy, Sirnapalli and Domakonda Fort. You might have heard. It's very near to us. Why I am telling you, know? So when Nizam kings were ruled, so at that time, okay, they have given some of subordinates like some samsthanams. Previously, whatever the samsthanams only, the Nizam kings were given under the control of the Nizams only, they should be followed. Who are having these samsthanam rulings, and Jagirdars. Okay, Jagirdars ruling is there. Sirnapalli Janaki Bai, one of the great Jagirdar. You know, many villages under her control. That's why Sirnapalli Gadi and the Sirnapalli Lake. Nowadays people are going to watch that lake tank float, right? Right? There. That built by Sirnapalli Janaki Bai only. When at the time of Nizam kings were ruled. Okay? See, now we are going to know about the Hyderabad movement. Okay, freedom movement. In which state? Hyderabad State, right? So, at the time of freedom movement, who were ruled in the Hyderabad State? Nizam kings were ruled and are controlled by British government. Okay? And are controlled by British government. Understood? So see, Hyderabad was an important princely state under the British Paramountcy in Deccan. Okay? So Deccan means the south side. South side, Hyderabad is very princely status. Okay, princely state under the British. Even when the British were ruled at that time also, Hyderabad they treated as important city for the ruling. Understand? See, it was ruled by Nizams who were allied with the British viceroys and had two policies decided by them. The viceroys appointed residents in Hyderabad who supervised the policies of the state and also interfered the administration from time to time. Okay, so these Britishers were upon the viceroys. Viceroys will look after all these administratives at the state. Okay, in this chapter we will read about the condition of people of the state under the British Nizam rule. Now in this lesson we are going to know about Hyderabad under the control of British Nizam rule. Okay. they can speak Telugu in the Hyderabad State. I'm speaking, okay? Telugu, Malayalam, okay? Sorry, Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, and Deccan Urdu, South Urdu, okay? And as well as you can, in this chapter, we look at mainly Telugu and Urdu speaking districts which from Telangana state in the present day, okay? So many language speaking people were there in the Hyderabad, you know, and here most of the Telugu in our Telangana, some of the states are using some Telugu. It is combined with Urdu language. Do you know? It's combined with the Urdu language. For example, in our Telugu, we call it as a place. Actually, the Telugu word what you know, Stalam. Yeah, place called as Stalam. But our people, the society what they use, you know, Jaga they will use. So that is one of the Urdu word. Many the Urdu words combined in the Telugu, whatever the Telangana people speaks nowadays. Okay. Early years of nationalism. Early years of nationalism. Early years of nationalism. Early years of nationalism. See here, in October 1880, okay, in the month of October, in which year? 1880, in Hyderabad, a small committee of influential people circulated handbills and placards. Placards, you know, placards means which they will carry with the holder and they are showing some matter. Okay, placards for holding a meeting to popularize the Indian National Congress. Okay, in the year of 1888, Indian National Congress. Okay, so you are going on rally on October. Okay, with the using of some placards. See, Agoranatha Chattopadhyaya, person name. Agoranatha Chattopadhyaya was the interior of nationalism in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, who is the interior, you know? Agoranatha Chattopadhyaya. Okay? The Congress attracted a large section of educated classes in Hyderabad. So these IRC attracted a large section of many of literate people. Okay? Many of literate people. See, in that one of the person, you know, Mullah Abdul Qayyum. You can look at here the person because of the game. So IMC Congress has attracted many of the literate people, means educated people. In that one of the person is Mullah Abdul Qayyum. Okay, Mullah Abdul Qayyum of Hyderabad became a great champion of the Congress. Okay, he became a great champion of the Congress, and as well as he told to other Muslims also. Should have to be participating in the INC, Indian National Congress meetings. Okay, he is initiating to the other Muslims also. Who? Mullah Abdul Qayyum. He attacked the nobility, opposed the special favors granted to them in the Nizam state. He was also responsible for organizing Anjuman-e-Maarif, which aimed at developing social, intellectual, economic life of the people. Okay. Various newspapers were published from the street, indicating the extent of nationalist influence. At that time, papers giving the exactly information to the public, you know, about a nationalist influence. Papers like, which papers then? Hyderabad Telegraph paper, Deccan Standard paper, Muslim One Safiq paper, these all etc. papers giving the information to the society day by day. It's like a spiritual manner about the these INC Congress meetings and their words through the nationalism. Okay, propagated the ideology of nationalism and reforms. Many of them supported nationalist cause. Okay, many of them supported nationalist cause. The missionaries like rave guilder of the Chadarghat Methodist Episcopal Church also supported Congress. Okay, some of missionaries. What are the missionaries? Like a rave guilder at the Chadarghat Methodist Episcopal Church. In the Chadarghat, in the church, they arranged one meeting. Okay, that is also supported to the Congress. The Congress had gained roots in Hyderabad and served as an important channel in awakening the people on the questions of independence. So then onwards, Congress got a chance to be awaken of people minds of Hyderabad, okay, and getting to a freedom movement, okay. People on the questions of independence, economic and development, and form government with the respective institutions. In the year of 1892, Arya Samaj were started. Okay, Arya Samaj was established in Hyderabad. In which year? In 1892. In 1892, which Samaj was started? Arya Samaj. At where? In Hyderabad. Okay, but what is the work of Arya Samaj? Arya Samaj served as a training ground for workers in constructive activities, helped to raise public opinion and build social religious awareness. So, what is the work of Arya Samaj? Helping means training to the workers in the constructive areas. Okay, training to the workers in the constructive buildings, and as well as giving awareness to the people about the socio-religious awareness. Okay, it has been credited many leaders to the nationalist movement in Hyderabad. So through this also many of the people have got to know about the national movement. The national movement was mixture of religious fervors and political aspirations at that time. It's a mixture of both. Okay. Next. Okay, I'll continue. Okay, the next topic is feudal system of the state. Okay, see, the Nizams were initially provincial governors of the Mughal emperors. They ruled with the help of hereditary jagirdars and subordinate kings of samsthanams. Okay, see, they were ruled with the jagirdars and samsthanams because previously mostly of our Hyderabad State, okay, previously were ruled with the hereditary samsthanams and jagirdars. Okay, they only with the own of some of nearly some 10 to 15 villages, and they will be ruling of that jagirdars and samsthanams, like. Okay, the important samsthanams in Telangana were Vanaparthi, okay, Gadwa, Domakonda, Sirnapalli, Kollapur, Palvancha, Atmakuru and Alladurgam. Okay, these are all important samsthanams. Okay, of course you might have seen that Arundhati movie. In that one samsthanam, you can look it up that figure of a building, right? That real figure only. Okay, at two it is there, that figure. Of course, that's not that much decorated. Okay, see, that is which samsthanam? You know, Gadwal samsthanam, which we are reading here. Okay, Telangana samsthanams. Okay, that is which you have seen in that movie. That is Gadwal samsthanam. See, like that, even Domakonda samsthanam, which is very near to us. Sirnapalli samsthanam, I told you, right? Sirnapalli Janaki Bai, one of the great jagirdar. Okay, if you ask to your grandparents, they'll tell you. Okay, and what are those? Vanaparthi samsthanam, Gadwan, Domakonda, Sirnapalli, Kollapur, Palvancha, Atmakur and Alladurgam. Jagirdars were began control of dozens and even hundreds of villages which they ruled as they decided and collected taxes from the people. Jagirdars were into their hand of some of dozens means 12. 12 villages or 10 villages. Some Jagirdars have 20 villages over controlling. As their wish, okay, as their wish, they ruled that all the villages. As their wish. How much the Jagirdars, how much they imposing of the tax, that people have to be paid the tax. Okay, and that Jagirdars sometimes they are without reason. Okay, without reason also they may be going to be occupied and conquer the peasants agricultural lands. Okay, like that, as their wish, they ruled. Who? Jagirdars. Okay, see. The rest of the kingdom was ruled directly by the Nizam with the help of Deshmukhs, about whom you read in earlier chapter. Okay, see, most of the villages are taken under control by Jagirdars and another Samsthanams. Rest of, that means remaining places are controlled by the Nizams only, but they arranged Deshmukhs. Okay, they arranged Deshmukhs as their subordinates to the Nizam kings. Okay, they arranged Deshmukhs. Okay, and now I told you Jagirdars and all, right? That Jagirdars and Samsthanams also under control of Nizams only. But the Nizam government did not allow any of the rules and regulations for them. As their hereditary manner, how they are ruling, as they wish they rule. Remaining places has ruled directly by the Nizam king and they arranged Deshmukhs. Okay? The Nizam wanted to retain the old system in which the king and his nobles control the resources and rule as they will. Nizam kings want to be rule the country, rule the state as like how the kings were ruled earlier, right? Same in that way he want. But they did not allow any democratic systems like local bodies or legislatures. But here the seventh Nizam, okay, seventh Nizam means continuous Nizam kings, right? Seventh one of the Nizam king. Who seventh Nizam? Okay, who seventh Nizam? You know, Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay, Mir Usman Ali Khan. When you go to the Hyderabad, you might have known about one of the greatest universities there. That university name, what you know? Usmania University. And as well as you can see the one of hospital also, big government hospital. That is also Usmania Hospital by the name of this person. Okay, by the name of this person only it is they kept the name of that universities and hospitals. Okay, here seventh Nizam. Who is seventh Nizam? Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay, opposed the Congress-led nationalist movement and passed several firmans or royal orders curtailing its political activity in the state. Okay, he did not accept National Congress whatever they are doing their movements. Okay, they had a network of police and spies who kept a close watch on people. He arranged the policeman to be closely observed of the people. Okay, next, language and religion. In the Hyderabad state, which languages they speak and which type of religions they follow at the time of Nizam kings, that we are see. Okay, that we'll see now. The Nizam rulers of the Hyderabad state were Muslims. Yes, Nizam. Okay, Nizam rulers of Hyderabad, in which caste, which religion? I'm sorry, Muslims. Okay, who spoke Deccani Urdu. Okay, Deccani Urdu. Deccani means South Urdu. Okay. However, the majority of the people of the state were Hindus who spoke Telugu, Kannada, Marathi. Urdu was the official language and more than 90% of high officials were Muslims. Urdu was a medium of instructions from primary school to university degree. Even technical textbooks were translated and made available in Urdu. Okay, so Nizam rulers, they belongs to Muslim. They are speaking which language? Deccan Urdu. Okay, Deccani Urdu. But of course, Okay, Telugu, Marathi and Kannada. Okay, but in the schools, okay, in the schools, even in the colleges, Urdu medium also separate available were there, and books also were published in the Urdu. Okay, 90% of higher officials were Muslims only at that time. Okay, see, not only the textbooks, the general books also they are printed into the Urdu. That only they have to be go for translated to the Telugu and Marathi languages. The Nizam were slow in setting up schools in their kingdom. Okay, these Nizams were very slow in setting up schools in the state. Why? See, many Jagirdars did not even allow to setting up schools in their areas. Jagirdars also did not accept to start the schools in their areas. The Nizams were also suspicious of private schools that they thought would become centers for propagation of anti-Nizam ideas. See, why they did not accept it, even Jagirdars also did not accept of setting up the schools from the government, as well as Nizam government did not accept setting up the schools as private also, because if the schools were started, when the people and the children will get educated, they will become anti-Nizam. Okay, maybe they will oppose the Nizam duties and responsibilities, right? So that's why Nizam kings did not accept to start the schools. Okay, they actually discouraged the setting up private Telugu medium schools and did not allow those students to join Usmania University. Okay, actually discouraged of some people have, interestingly, they have setting up some of the private schools, Telugu mediums. Okay, Telugu medium schools. Of course, the Nizams did not accept them, and as well as they did not, whoever studied in Telugu medium, in the Usmania University College, they did not give an admission for them. Okay, they did not give an admission for them. As a result, even by 1941, as this result, because they are giving more priority for Urdu, right? So as in this reason, in 1941, only 9.3, okay, only 9.3 people were state literate. Only how much? Only 9.3% of the people only became literate. Only 4.3 women were literate. In that 9.3 out of 4.3 were women. In contrast, the other princely states like Travancore had 47.7% literacy rate, Baroda had 23%, Mysore had 12.2%. Okay, so at that time Hyderabad State only have how much literacy percentage? 9.3 literacy percentage. But comparing to the others, even see, the Baroda and Travancore and Mysore, they have more than this literacy percentage. During militant nationalist period under Balagangadhar Tilak, nationalist movement has taken a religious turn that influenced Hyderabad also. Okay, Balagangadhar Tilak. Okay, Balagangadhar Tilak, when he is influenced, okay, at that time Hyderabad people also became taken initiative of Balagangadhar Tilak words. Okay, language and religion became major issue during this period. Okay, language and religion, it became major issue. Why? Because mostly they are giving much priority for the Urdu speakings, Urdu mediums and all. Okay, so that's why Urdu was official language of the state. Okay, at that time, which is official language? Urdu. Okay, Urdu was official language as for the state. Even now official language of our Telangana state, Hindi, right? No, national, Indians. Of course, Telangana means Telugu only, okay? But national, official language is Hindi, right? So at that time, what is the official language of Hyderabad state? Urdu. Okay? Telugu linguistic movement has become the Telangana people's concern. So they want to be start Telugu people language movement. Okay? Why? Because they are going to be discussed in everything, right? So that's why. Okay? Next, our topic is the last Nizam. Okay? The last Nizam. Who is seventh Nizam? Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay. The last Nizam. In which year? 1911 to 1948. In which year? 1911 to 1948. Mir Usman Ali Khan, the last ruler of Hyderabad State. Seventh Nizam king I told you. Mir Usman Ali Khan, he only the last Nizam ruler. Who? Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay? Understood? He tried to modernize the administrative system under the influence of the British. See, these Mir Usman Ali Khan wants to be modernize the administrative system in Telangana state. And by influence of whom? By influence of the British. The colonial masters exercised control to develop agriculture and industry for colonial needs. Reservoirs, big irrigation projects like Nizam Sagar, Ali Sagar, etc. Right? Yes, they have built off, of course, by colonial needs. Means they have put more in the irrigation works. Why? Because if they develop that irrigation works, people will produce yield and they will be get back, right? They will be get back their taxes. So that's why they developed some of activities of irrigation works. So in that only at the time of Mir Usman Ali Khan, they have go for developing of some irrigation projects, that only Nizam Sagar and Ali Sagar, etc. were designed by the famous engineer Sri M. Vishwesharayya. Nizam Sagar, okay, Nizam Sagar project which we visited 2-3 years, right? Last year but last year also we went. No, I'm sorry, Sriram Sagar we went. Nizam Sagar is another one. It is in Reddy Mandal, okay? Nizam Sagar is in Reddy Mandal. And Ali Sagar, it is very near to Sarangapur areas, okay? Yeah. It is designed by whom? M. Vishwesharayya, okay? M. Vishwesharayya. Nizam introduced separate railways, road, airways and electricity departments. An industrial trust fund was created with the capture of 1 crore rupees for the industrial development of the state. The important industries of the Nizam period included Singareni collieries, Nizam sugar factory, it is in our Bodhan, okay, Singareni collieries, it is in Manchiria, okay, Azam Jahi mills, Sirpur paper mills. All these industries played a vital role in the state's economy and provided employment opportunities for the people in the Hyderabad state. Okay? Okay, all you have to read the lesson and continue.